Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Where is Jatin? I can't see him. Okay, you're there? Okay. Let's continue now. Narada continued. Then that supreme authority, personified by sound and unseen by eyes, but most wonderful, stopped speaking. Feeling a sense of gratitude, I offered my obeisances unto him, bowing my head. So this is a good point. We should show gratitude to Guru, to Krishna, for all that they have done for us. And we should have a sense of gratitude to devotees, because it is by the association of devotees that we advance. So we should show gratitude. Thus, I began chanting the holy name and fame of the Lord by repeated recitation, ignoring all the formalities of the material world. Such chanting and remembering of the transcendental pastimes of the Lord are benedictory. And so doing, I traveled all over the earth, fully satisfied, humble, and unenvious. So I put this in bold because this is very instructive. So after Krishna disappeared and told him, you're not going to see me again in this lifetime. And he told the reason why. Because you're going to hanker for me. And that's how you become purified. So what did Narada do? Began chanting by repeated recitation. That's why we do japa. It's called repeated recitation. We're following in the footsteps. Prabhupada says Narada Muni is perhaps the most important acharya, this Narada Muni who we're reading about. Repeated, and then number 2, ignoring all the formalities of the material world. In other words, nothing should interfere with your chanting. There is no excuse. Nothing should interfere. If there's something interfering with your chanting, get rid of it. Get it out. Figure it out. Nothing should interfere with your chanting. So don't worry about formalities, what people may think. Who cares? They're all fools and rascals anyway. Don't worry about what people think. You do your chanting, you do your preaching, you do your service. The fools and rascals, let them bark. Pay no attention. You follow in the footsteps of Narada Muni. Such chanting and remembering are benedictory. It's for your benefit. And not only that, anybody who hears you, they benefit. So if you're out and about and you're chanting and somebody hears you, you have become their benedictor. You have benedicted them. Then, so this young boy Narada traveled all over the earth, fully satisfied. Why? Because he's chanting. Humble. Ooh. Who else tells us to be humble? Lord Chaitanya. Around the neck for constant remembrance. Humility, humility, humility. And unenvious. What's there to be envious about? Everybody say somebody is the biggest idiot, the worst demon. Don't worry. He'll get hers. Don't worry about it. He or she, if they're being bad, the day will come. Krishna will take care of them. Yamaraj will take care of them. You don't have to worry about others. Everyone will get what they deserve, good or bad. So there's no need to be envious of anyone. You just worry about yourself. I just worry about me. And so, Brahmana Vyasadeva, in due course of time, I, who was fully absorbed in thinking of Krishna, and therefore who had no attachments, being completely freed from all material taints, met with death as lightning and illumination occur simultaneously. So he's telling Vyasadeva of his previous life. So he's got full memory. He knows everything. He knows he was fully absorbed in thinking of Krishna. Wow. He had no attachments. And death came, lightning and illumination, just like that. It was over. Having been awarded a transcendental body befitting an associate of the personality of Godhead, I quit the body made of 5 material elements, and thus all acquired fruitive results of work or karma stopped. So he was awarded a transcendental body. By the way, your transcendental body is waiting for you. All you have to do, what process do you have to do? What's the name of the process? Bhakti Yoga. Yes. Just have to do bhakti, and you will be awarded your transcendental body. That's why don't worry about what you see in the mirror, because that's not your transcendental body. Your transcendental body is waiting. At the end of the millennium, when the personality of Godhead, everybody say, Lord, lay down within the water of devastation, Brahma began to enter into him along with all the creative elements, and I also entered through his breathing. After 4,300,000,000 solar years, when Brahma awoke to create again by the will of the Lord, all the rishis like Marichi, Angira, Atri, and so on were created from the transcendental body of the Lord. And I also appeared along with them. Since then, by the grace of the Almighty who? Vishnu, I travel everywhere without restriction, both in the transcendental world and in the 3 divisions of the material world. Here is real freedom. Nobody can check him. No TSA. Nothing can check Narada. He has a transcendental body and can go anywhere. Spiritual world, material world, no check. That's why I love Narada. He's my idol. This is because I am fixed in unbroken devotional service of the Lord. Again, that Bhagavat-katha verse. Mang chayo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate. Unbroken devotional service. Not just one day a week. Yes, I'll go to temple on Sunday. Rest of the week, TV. No. Unbroken devotional service. Day in, day out. Okay. This is because I am fixed in unbroken devotional service of the Lord. And thus I travel, constantly singing the transcendental message of the glories of the Lord, vibrating this instrument called a veena, which is charged with transcendental sound, and which was given to me by Lord Krishna. Oh my God. He has an instrument given to him by Krishna. Here is my new instrument, but it was not given by Krishna. It cannot compare to Narada Muni's Veena. Yes, wow. Wow, an instrument giving, and you know that song. Narada Muni Bajaya Veena Radhika Ramana Name. So he plucks the strings and out comes Radhika Ramana. That's a transcendent. So Narada will never be in Maya. All he has to do, bling bling, Radhika Ramana. He's in transcendental consciousness. The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, whose glories and activities are pleasing to hear, at once appears on the seat of my heart as if called for, as soon as I begin to chant his holy activities. So as you can see, he has a very special relationship with Krishna. Remember when he was the young boy, once Krishna appeared to him, he tried again to meditate, but Krishna said, no, you're not. But now that he's Narada Muni, as soon as he begins chanting the glories, Krishna appears on the seat of his heart. Next thing is all in bold letters so that you understand it's important. It is personally experienced by me that those who are always full of cares and anxieties due to desiring contact of the senses with their objects can cross the ocean of nescience on a most suitable boat. The constant chanting of the transcendental activities of the personality of Godhead. So there you go. You're in anxiety, Narada is giving you the cure. Just begin either chanting japa or reciting Bhagavatam or Bhagavad-katha. Just engage in this hearing and chanting. Your miseries will go away. It is true that by practicing restraint of the senses by the yoga system, so that's important. If you're doing yoga, real yoga, there has to be sense control. Not this hot yoga, beer yoga, goat yoga. They have so many silly yogas now. That's not yoga, that's boga. Here is yoga. Real yoga, practicing restraints from, you think I'm kidding, goat yoga? It's true. You think I'm kidding, beer yoga? It's true. It's out there. They have all kinds of yoga. Tantric and all kinds. That's not yoga. Here's yoga. Practicing restraint of the senses. One can get relief from the disturbances of desire and lust. But this is not sufficient to give satisfaction to the soul. For this satisfaction is derived from devotional service to the personality of Godhead. That's how you please God. What does Krishna say in the Bhagavad-katha? Bhaktyamam abhijanati. Patrang pushpam palam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. Bhakti uparitam ashnami. Yes, 3 times the word bhakti appears in that verse. And as I already said, 3 times in Bhagavad-katha, chapter 10, chapter 11, chapter 18, the process to satisfy God, only bhakti, not karma, not jnana, not yoga, other than bhakti. That's why Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama. Kalo nastyeva, nastyeva. Why 3 times? Not by karma, not by jnana, not by this other yoga. What to speak of this boga yoga, Holly weird yoga. No, only bhakti. For this satisfaction is derived from devotional service to the personality of Godhead. Are you doing bhakti yoga right now? Yes. Which one? Shravanam, hearing. Very good. That's why you come. I don't come here to entertain you, except I will play a song on the guitar. But I'm not here to satisfy your sense gratification by singing Hindi songs. I'm here to teach you Bhakti Yoga, not entertain you. This is a class. This is serious stuff. We're not here to fool around and play games. That's why hardly anybody comes. Because they want to go to party. This is Sankirtan party, but it's serious business. That's why I print out these sheets. Krishna Kumar prints it out. This is school, class. Sit properly. Now let's finish up. Narada concluded, O Vyasadeva, you are freed from all sins. Thus I have explained my birth and activities for self-realization, as you have asked. All this will be conducive for your personal satisfaction also. Sutta Goswami then said, thus addressing Vyasadeva, Srila Narada Muni took leave of him, and vibrating on his veena instrument, he left to wander at his free will. Yes, as I said before, Narada is completely free because he is representative. He's actually, according to Lord Chaitanya, he's a Shakti-Avesh avatar. He's empowered with Bhakti Shakti. He has his book, Narada Bhakti Sutras. One day we'll do a class on Narada Bhakti Sutras. But right now we're doing Bhagavatam. All glories and success to Srila Narada Muni, because he glorifies the activities of the personality of Godhead, and so doing, he himself takes pleasure and also enlivens all the distressed souls of the universe. This is what preaching is all about. Any form of preaching is all about you yourself taking transcendental pleasure and enlivening anyone who comes in contact. When the devotees go out for Harinam on the street, we're doing it for our benefit and their benefit. When we do these programs, I do these programs. Why? Because I want to become transcendentally enlivened, and anyone who comes, they will certainly get benefit. That's why I will do these programs until Krishna takes me away. Everybody say, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,